Hey there. So, how did I accidentally nap train my son? Well, let me give you just a little quick background. First of all, my son was in the NICU for 4 weeks and 4 days. He was born 31 weeks and 2 days, came home at 36 weeks and 4 days. When he was in the NICU, to track his pumping as well as breastfeeding, I used the Medela app. And when I came home, I used that to track his diapers along with breastfeeding and bottles, and also eventually when the doctor told us, because when he first came home we had to wake him up every 3 hours to feed him, but eventually that wasn't the case. We were able to let him sleep through the night, so I started tracking his sleeping patterns and how much he slept. So that's how I would do his naps, is I knew what times he was tired and I just put him down. But eventually it came to a point to where he started fighting his nap so bad, so I just stopped fighting and let him just nurse and sleep on me, and that was fine because I was okay with that. But this past week, our morning routine is we work out. While I shower, I put him down in his pack and play. And normally he complains, and I just try to hurry up and then take him out, make my superfood shake. And while I'm drinking that, he nurses and goes to sleep, take his morning nap. Well, this particular day, I was in the shower. I heard him fussing, came out though, and he was quiet. He fell asleep. So I said, okay. So the next day, just recreated the same circumstances, put him down. He did cry and fuss a little bit, but he eventually fell asleep. And I just remained consistent with that routine every single day. Day 3, he fussed a little more, but I just remained consistent. I believe that if you're going to kind of allow them to cry a little bit or fuss a little bit, you have to have earned that right. And so one of the rules I made for myself when my son came home from the NICU is if he's looking at me, if I'm holding him or he's near me and he's looking at me, trying to engage with me, because when you have a newborn, they can't smile at you. So, but if he's looking at me, then I'm looking back and I'm going to engage with him. And I'm going to engage with him and smile and talk to him until he breaks the gaze. And then I can, go back to what I'm doing, whatever. So through that, we built a tremendous bond of trust, and he knows he has my full attention. So he doesn't have to do a whole lot to get it, because he just knows he has it. And so he's not always trying to get it, because he knows if I need mom, she's there. And so, so that's why I say we have that bond of trust. And so, when I would leave, I'd pat him on the head, give him that reassurance. It's okay. It's nap time. So it wasn't like, I'm just leaving him, willy-nilly. But so he had that reassurance. I had nursed him before I put him down. And anyway, to make a long story short, so now he is taking that morning nap on his own in his bed. And it gives me, 30 minutes, sometimes up to an hour, to do what I need to do as far as just drink my shake, relax for a second, do some things for my business, because I really don't like to be on my phone too much when he's awake and alert, because I never want him to develop a complex of thinking that somehow he's competing with my phone, right? So so anyway, it allows me that time I need to work a little bit, in the morning. And anyway, I was just excited about it, and it just was happenstance. He's 9 months old. So, but I didn't go through, any sort of special training or anything like that, because I just wasn't really all that worried about it. I know his sleep patterns. I know his routine. He takes that morning nap, and then he takes one in the afternoon that's really long. His afternoon nap, we still take together, because by then I'm exhausted. But again, like I said, that morning nap is nice. So if you have a little one, I would say the key to getting them to take naps is to, number one, track and observe. If you track their sleep patterns, like time it using the Medela app or another app if you have it, then you'll know what time of what their pattern is. And then during that time, create a routine, whether it's, nursing them and putting them down, turning the lights off, the white noise, all that, but do it during the time when they're tired. I think that's the key. The key is not to try to put them on an adult schedule, because they have a schedule. They have a time when they sleep and get sleepy and all that, but we as the parents have to learn it. And if we work with that, then it makes the transition that much smoother. So anyway, I'm excited to say we have successfully nap trained, whatever that means. But anyway, I'm happy because I got 30 plus minutes in the morning to myself. So hope this helps.